Hello there, Dublin fans. Cragger here for craggernews.com. Here I am in the Garden of Remembrance, just up by in Parnell Square there. See there depiction from the children of Lear, the Irish flag, memorial to all the people that died in Dublin in the Rising and on. It's a nice cross shaped in the bottom. It's actually a lovely quiet spot on a fire lunch break. This is near that ramp access and the glass there. I'm on the north side of Parnell Square here. You can see there the Hugh Lane gallery is right in front of me. It's more modern art sort of stuff. The Dublin Writer Museum is up here as well. And I'm going to be heading on down to the right, down the east side of Parnell Square, heading towards O'Connell Street. I'm going to be heading down Colbrew Street down, heading towards the Five Lamps down on Amiens Street. Just this is the main gate into the Garden of Remembrance here. You can see the cross shape going up, the statue at the end. We were just over to the right. A lot of punters in there just having a bit of lunch today. Nice sunny spot. Parnell Square. A lot of dance halls used to be here in the 60s. A lot of Georgian buildings. They're mostly offices now. In the show band area, it was very popular. I'm heading down the hill now, heading towards O'Connell Street itself. It's the Gate Theatre is in on the right. All that complex to the right is the Rotunda Hospital, where Northsiders are born. And then you have the Ambassador Theatre. The Gate and the Ambassador there linked together, even though they're two separate places. Parnell Street now is running east and west here, running across. That's a monument to Charles Stewart Parnell there. Parnell Street and Parnell Square, they're both named after him. So we're on to O'Connell Street there. GPO to the right, you can see the spire there. The Adelphi and the Gresham there on the left. Of course, all the east side was blown up by the British in 1916. It was rebuilt. This is Colbrew Street now. He was one of the boys from 1916 as well. A lot of the streets around here named after him. It's the National Catering College in here on the right hand side. And an old Protestant church there on the left. This is Marlborough Street then, running left and right of me here. One of the dodgiest streets in Dublin. You never believe it was just off O'Connell Street itself. Very rough street. The Admiral pub there. That's in the karaoke bar. Part of the car park there. Going into the north inner city, you'd call it. And plagued by unemployment and drugs and poverty over the years. It's doing its best to try and turn itself around now. Cumberland Street on the left here, North Cumberland Street. It's where the Dole office is. Bit of a market there on a Saturday morning, but unless you want to buy clothes out of a pile on the ground, I wouldn't be bothered. We come up here now, we're heading on to Sean McDermott Street. Here's Gardner Street is running left and right of us again. We are going right down there now, bring us straight to the customs house. And left to bring us up to Mountjoy Square. It's one of the new parks. They have a few initiatives in the last few years trying to improve the areas, but it's hard work for them. There are new apartments and that down here. That's a new community complex there on the left. Here's more of the traditional old style flats on the right here. That an awful lot of them in the city centre, north in the city. They don't look too bad there, they've been done up a bit. The shrine to the veritable Matt Talbot in the church here. And the railings on the front of the church there. They have to tell their own story, don't they? So we're coming down here. This is one of the old Magdalen laundries here on the right hand side, where if you're an unmarried mother in the 50s or 60s, they call you off in there. send your child off to America for adoption, and you'll be just doing virtual prisoners really. Made to wash, doing the laundry, parochial houses of Dublin. Bit of a school here now. Barbed wire's the order of the day. We come down here now, and this monument in the middle of the road is to the area was scourged with heroin in the 80s, and a lot of people died. That's a monument to them. They put a Christmas tree up here every year. Joey's Mansions itself here then. One of the roughest flat complexes in Dublin. Killarney Court they call it now. Put gates on it. Don't know whether to try to keep people out or keep them in. This is Killarney Street. It's the extension of Sean McDermott Street, and it brings us down on towards the North Strand. A lot of Victorian these sort of houses are, aren't they? Now, this lamp stand here I am at the corner of Sheriff Street and Amiens Street in the North Strand. These lamps here, the 5 lamps, and it's an old Dublin joke when you ask anyone for directions. Do you know where the 5 lamps are? As a starting point. And then the joke goes, well, hang your bollocks on them. So, you hear that when you ask for directions. Don't be offended, it's all good fun. Dublin humour. We're on to Savile Row here. And this is actually going to bring us on to Sheriff Street itself. The whole area is really known as Sheriff Street. And where the flats were, that was Mare Street. Even though they were called Sheriff Street flats. There's an eviction going on there, is it? Some things never change around here. We're under a railway bridge. That's Connolly Station, and we're just into the right hand side. We're going to Belfast, Drogheda, Donabate, even the Dart out to Malahide. We'll be going up over that bridge. A lot of new development down here now. There used to be a lot of small cottages and houses. Dublin Boxing Club. Of course, Katie Taylor won the gold last night for Ireland, so I'm sure the boxing will be back in prominence. Should be good to see. Very sort of close-knit community, is that what you call it around here? You can see there the little cottages. These would have been all tenements, rooming houses around the turn of the century. A lot of them look like they're closed up now. Forest Avenue, there's a renovated one. Looks a bit better. And here we are, the Church of St. Lawrence O'Toole. The local area. These are the newer sort of houses from the 80s. And then we come down to the brand new apartments of the 90s. Total contrast. A lot of tourists come to Dublin Port. And our cars hijacked on that bridge over the years. But the area, it's much improved now. There's the Lewis. It's going to bring us out here onto Spencer Dock and down to the new bridge at Sean O'Casey. You can see there plenty of apartments, and we're at the back of the conference centre. So there's an old bridge that used to lift up the road so the barges so go underneath. And then if you look down that way you can see the new bridge, and it opens to let boats up the Liffey. That's Dublin today. It's been Cragar for CragarNews.com.